Um, in regards to playing well with other dogs, Martian doesn't exactly do well. How can I change that?
So, not every dog plays well with dogs. I think part of the answer for Martian, and for those guys that don't know, Martian's a Doberman that trained with us some time ago, but he does struggle being around dogs. So here's my take on Martian. Okay, I feel that he should be allowed to play with some dogs if the relationship with the humans is good. But how can you actually go about that when your dog is already playing so poorly with all the other dogs? So the main thing that I actually recommend is going to be kind of four different things that you can do. So one thing, you could go to a dog park but not enter and train your dog on the outside to pay attention to you. So outside of the dog park where dogs are still unleashed, still under the control of their owners, you could teach your dog to become more passive towards the dogs. That's going to be step one. Step two is actually going for walks in neighborhoods or in human parks where dogs are on leash, and begin to teach your dog how to have manners in and around them. As you begin to see your dog de-escalate and get less excited around dogs, this is a good time to actually begin to consider that. But if your dog has not played well with other dogs in the past, and what you're doing is you have this excited dog and you're hoping, with your heart of hearts, that your dog will actually play with the other dog, it's probably not going to work out well for you. Now, there's some mistakes that folks make when they introduce dogs. And I've seen video after video after video that the people want the dogs to mate. Both dogs are at the end of the leash. And then there's a ton of tension because the owners are unsure. And then the next thing that you have, it's a dog fight because of all the tension that was building up to it. If your dog is relatively calm and then the other dog is calm, slack your leashes, keep it entirely slack, and let the dogs smell each other. And look, you're going to have to kind of play it by ear. If they start acting really bad, well, then you can pull them away and create some calmness again with some of your calming exercises, and then bring them back together. And then from there, you just begin to see. Now, don't look, if you look at the other dog, or if you look at your dog and all the hairs, all the hackles on the back are standing up, it's probably not a great idea to let them become friends or try to become friends. Okay, you're going to have to take your time. One thing that I tell everybody is that I think that a dog's best friend should be their owner and not another dog. There's so many reasons for it, and I'm not going to go into too much of it, but I just want you to know that being your dog's best friend is really what your dog was bred for. Whether it comes from a breeder or from a rescue, your dog was bred to be with humans, and spending time one-on-one with your dog and showing them how much you care for them and how much you want to play with them and how important it is that they listen to you is definitely the way to go. But de-escalating your dog and teaching it how to be calm in the presence of other dogs is a good step to take before you actually introduce your dog to new dogs.